That was a nice Mexican tortilla wrap. I didn't know that unleavened bread would taste so good. Thanks, Stefan.
Now you know why I said it is not just the French being crazy about their baguettes. In fact, every nation has its own favorite. Are you ready for a Mediterranean cruise? Stuart, let's go to Greece. For the Greeks, they also treated this staple food seriously. There were debates of wheat bread versus barley bread, and cities competed with each other for making the best bread.
I can very well imagine that, Stefan. Well, weren't Aristotle and Plato Greek? The philosophy and debates were part of the ancient Greeks' everyday lives. Anyway, I love the Greek pita bread.
Haha, Stuart. One may debate if that is Lebanese bread, Syrian bread, or Arabic bread because pita is widely eaten in the Middle East as well. Anyway, let's move on to Rome. In ancient Rome, baking was an important and prestigious profession.
That makes sense, Stefan. One should definitely honor the people who put bread on the table.
Indeed, Stuart. The bakers were the only craftsmen who were considered freemen in Rome. Nevertheless, this prestige also came with strict regulations. The Bakers' Guild did not allow bakers or their children to take on any other trades.
Once a baker, forever a baker. And not just one, but for many generations to come.
Stuart, it is serious business to be a baker. In those times, if a dishonest baker was caught cheating, there would be serious punishment waiting for him, including public shaming.
What do you mean by that, Stefan?
Well, if a baker were to be caught in the act of pinching off dough sent in by a client for baking, he would have to carry a slab of dough around his neck so that the whole village would learn of his dishonesty.
I just can't imagine a baker wearing a dough chain around his neck. He would look really funny. But, Stefan, this public shaming could really be rather humiliating.
That's how they ruled the society during those days, Stuart. Simple, but sometimes harsh. There is another interesting fact on bread's past that you might not know. In medieval Europe, the rich once used breads as plates for food before wooden plates were created. The breads were used as absorbent trenchers.
What? Stefan, did they eat the bread at the end or did they throw it away after the meal?
No one would waste breads during those times, Stuart. The trenchers were often given to the poor or fed to the dogs.
Actually, it might really taste very good. The bread would have absorbed the tasty sauces, probably rich in nutrients. By the way, Stefan, I heard you French are so crazy about your baguettes that there are laws for them.
Yes, Stuart. We are so proud of our cuisines that we have laws and regulations for many foods. Chocolates, cheeses, champagnes, countless. Now, for baguette, a law was passed stating that to claim it a traditional baguette, it should only be made with flour, salt, water and yeast, about 55 to 65 cm in length, and weigh around 250 to 300 grams. It is also very important that it should never have been frozen, and it must be made where it is sold.
Stefan, it is finally our turn now. Let's pick up a baguette and some pastries. I can't wait to taste these wonderful artisanal works.
Yes, Stuart. Let's go to the park with our fresh baguette and pastries. We shall continue our story later.
I'm all ready, Stefan. Let's go.